Okay, Friday the 20th, 2 days after my big loss. And in TQQQ, pretty much just practice trading. I was away from the computer yesterday while I was quote unquote tilted. And I'm back here today just doing some practice trading, trying to instill a little bit of discipline, I guess, for a lack of a better term. Instill a little discipline in my trading. This is what I was up against. I sat here much of the day. Of course, being TQQQ, I would have been, this was going down, and normally I would be, so I was playing it as if I was shorting it. In order to play this trade, however, I would have to be going long on SQQQ. But that was irrelevant because I wasn't trading on this particular day. But I did take a practice trade short here, coming out of this consolidation and this coiling pattern up against the moving averages. Would have shorted here and covered here. Got a bounce. Did nothing here. Down here, I call this trade number one. It's actually a practice trade. It would have been trade number two. The first one was up above. But I would have taken a trade here at this bottom. And I had set a stop. I forget where it was. And would have exited at these two gray arrows. I also took another practice trade that would have been another number. This yellow line would have been long here. I would have stopped out here at the blue arrow. I didn't take anything else till down here, where I would have played SQQQ long. However, on this chart of TQQQ, I would have played it short, which you actually cannot do. But I would have shorted here coming out of this consolidation after bumping up against the moving average up here. Short here. I would have covered down here. At this point, I would have gone long for trade number, I marked it as 3, but it would have been actually, I think, 4 or 5. I would have gone long here and could have got out here for a scalp for a gain, but I held it thinking I had found the bottom. I did not. I stopped it out here at this green line, and I was very close to the bottom, but stopped out nonetheless. I should have gone long here, but I didn't. This would have been a nice bounce, nice gainer. And that's basically it for most of the rest of the day. You can see here it's 3 o'clock at this point. And at the end of the day, I had an urge to go long here after it had come down and bounce back up. I got long here and exited here at the close. So overall, not a bad day of trading, using stops and some discipline. I'm not familiar with this type of trading. I typically am pretty close to my entrances and my exits, but there's a fudge factor in the way I trade, and it came back to hurt me the other day. That fudge factor is I use additional shares. I buy into losing positions, bringing my cost basis down, and it works like 99% of the time. But it's a crushing blow the 1% of the time that it doesn't work. So in order to avoid that, I'm just trying to enforce stop losses, and it worked out okay today. I think I would have come out ahead. I didn't run the numbers. I am looking back at this a few days later as I bring my YouTube channel up to date with my trading activities. So that's it for this particular day. Let's see, I think it was, it was May 20th. And I believe it was a Friday. 2 days after my big loss. And wouldn't have been bad. Not bad at all.